you quickly. Oh, you dodged it. Okay, that's fair. That's completely fair. Bam! 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 Enemy leader killed. All right, perfect. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Bam!
Move, attack, charge.
Archer cavalry, archers ready.
Longbow, get out of the fucking water! Oh my god, what are you doing?
Archers, move. Archers, march.
Defensive
Archers,
position.
archers, archers,
Archers!
move. Archers,
Go!
archers. Been waiting for
What the
your
fuck's wrong with them? Ah, you have a shield. It's clearly you. Die in one swing! Ah! To hell with you! Oh, she is blocking it so hard. Okay. Okay. Alright, here we go. Okay.
Fire it. Arrows. Let's go. Attack.
Your orders?
The fucking dudes!
Archers, move your feet.
My boys, what are you doing?
Your orders?
Get the fuck out of there! Why are they being so dumb? Oh, there's the shield lady. Slaughter her. Slaughter her! Didn't do as much of a slaughter as I would like, but hey, that is fine. I'm kind of worried about those 25s, but they shouldn't be a big deal. Did the fucking longbowman stop? Did the fucking longbowman stop again? Go! Oh my god. Shield maiden, shield maiden, shield maiden, shield maiden, shield maiden. There she is. Bam! I'm gonna have fucking archers start drowning in water here in a minute.
Fire it. Arrows. Open formation.
Okay, so here's the problem. I need fucking my archers to exist.
Your orders.
And I need these guys to go bam, bam,
Let's get going.
and now we can go in. Conjure Curatio.
Attack.
So they're gonna have a hard time hitting us right now because we're fucking... The land is right there! Just go straight left and get on it.
Archers, move. Archers, march.
They're having a goddamn fucking field day or some shit. I don't know what's wrong with them. They are so
Archers, move your feet.
painfully
Archers,
slow.
move. Archers, march. Your orders?
Everyone ready?
Why did you stop?
Charge. Move.
Why did you stop? Oh, did I cast Curatio and they... No, wait, they wouldn't do that. They got attacked and they stopped. Is exactly what happened.
Don't
Oh,
let
cavalry's
your guard
fine.
down.
Where is the shield maiden? There she is. Again, cavalry doesn't matter if they die. They're worthless to me. They can do anything they feel like. Come on. Come on. Ah. Come on. Bam. Bam. Come on, one more. Good attack. Yeah.
Retreat. Retreat.
That's not really a retreat.
Nice. Fire it. Arrows. All
What the?
Curatio.
move that way.
They lit their own units on fire.
Move. Let's go.
Archers ready.
Wait a second. Did you guys use
Let's get going.
what?
Everyone
Fucking.
ready?
Ha!
Attack. Move that. Charge.
Goddamn madmen! Or was it my longbows that had a attack order queued up?
Don't let your guard down. Attack.
That's fine. It's not that big of a deal because we actually have a bunch of. It's just plain water. It's plain water? What? It's plain ground. There's nothing else there, so it's actually completely fine. Are they lighting themselves on fire, or are my archers just firing? Did I equip my archers with like a fire attack bow? What is this? I don't see why they would just light themselves on fire. I really don't. I feel like the AI would be more careful than that. It seems like something I would do, as in a you didn't win moment. I don't get why the AI did that, but I appreciate it if the AI was like, you didn't win, you didn't win. Okay, Knight, I appreciate the follow-up, but maybe don't do that when I'm slaughtering her. strong attack just is only there for breaking guards. And the problem with it is that every time you use it, they just go back into the guard. Like, bam. Fucking shit. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. So it's actually a bad idea, by the way. In multiplayer, it was actually a bad idea to equip an officer to a squad that had, like, for instance, this unit. You wouldn't want a shield maiden there because it made it really obvious who was the fucking, who was the commander or the officer, which is a really cool thing. So I'm curious to see if the cavalry can find anybody in the woods, because either it was my units that just did it because they're silly, and there was some kind of weird delayed input action, and that's why they weren't listening, is because they were trying to launch their fire arrows, or it was just them doing a you didn't win moment. I'm pretty sure it's a you didn't win moment, but I really like the idea of my archers being like, we're gonna fucking fire those arrows. How dare you? But I wouldn't have done it there. Maybe they just stocked it. Maybe because they went in the water, it did the light on the fire, and it didn't trigger. Oh shit, that might have been it. So when they went into the water, then remember when they went to cast their animation? But, ooh, excuse me, but they were still in the water? That might have triggered the beginning part, and it added the fire effect, but it just never ended. Because they never fired. So their arrows were still technically on fire. They just weren't technically on fire. So that might have been what it was. Or the AI just did a you didn't win moment and lit themselves on fire, because fuck it. It does delay me from getting experience, which is the entire thing I was doing there. So
Let on to Hronodin. Move out.
did that mission take way longer than it should have? Yes. But I don't mind redoing the first part again for goofs, because I really like the sound of it. And I get an excessive amount of experience and gold because, hey,
Move quickly.
I did
We'll
some
have to
silliness.
beat them there.
We'll have to beat them there. Oh, yeah, like there was anyone to fucking chase us.
Got a bad feeling about this.
I go to see the king. Wait for me at quarters. Your Majesty.
Gerald, Rainier raised Essa. Captain Walden helped us to flee to Hronodin, but was then captured by the enemy.
I have failed, sire. The Hex have proven too powerful for my abilities to defend you.
Enough. We will not allow you to accept the blame. It is our own underestimation of this Rainier that has brought us this great grief. You are my general until I decree otherwise.
That's super nuts.
I am yours to command, Your Majesty.
As you may have noticed, the Darks are cutting off Hronodin's supplies. Unless we act, they will starve us out and take us at their leisure.
The Hronodin army will die fighting, sire.
If this could be solved with death, our burden would be lighter, but it is not so.
That's such a good line.
No, we must request the aid of the dwarves and elves. If
And
Hronodin
elves.
falls, they will be the next targets. They will not refuse us lightly.
Does anyone else think that this guy is just, I'm intentionally sounding like an old man? I'm doing a bit of a crone, but
There
hey.
are messengers who are willing to reach our altars despite the danger. You
Our
are to escort
altars?
them so
Oh,
that
that
they
must
might
be a,
free of the
elven
enemy's
city.
hands.
I will do my best, sire.
No, you will succeed. Failure in this means the end of us all. That is not an option, General Gerald. Are we perfectly understood?
Yes, Your Majesty.
He actually had a good line of, oh, if only we could just die. Be so much easier.
Hey, Gerald.
Hey.
What does the king say?
Messengers are being sent to the dwarves and elves at altars. The king proposes an alliance.
Elves.
Boss, that way is teeming with heck.
I know, but if they can reach Stormdean, just one of us would be sufficient in escorting them from there on.
I'll go.
That probably would be best.
Come on, Gerald. Let me do this.
You sure you'll be all right, Rupert?
Of course. I'm back at 100%. Trust me.
It's all yours. The elves should give you a warmer welcome than if I went. Good luck, Rupert. You'll need it.
She's doing that thing where
Okay, Rupert.
the lips
Get ready
smack,
and meet me at the gate.
and you can
We'll
hear
leave
it.
from the north wall.
You got it.
Helen, you okay? You seem,
I'm fine, sir.
Don't worry, gorgeous. I'll think of some way that you can repay me.
Right. How about when you come back, I kick your wise ass?
If you didn't get it from me saying it earlier, she's half-elf. It's time for you to step up, Captain Gerald. It's time for you to step up. It's not... That wasn't... I made that sound way more insulting than it was. Do you really think dwarves and elves will come to help us? We haven't had any exchanges for tens of years. They say Ecclesians are fighting near the Holy Ground. Is the Holy Ground more important than us, the Allied army? Do you really think dwarves and elves... But... Walden's probably dead. He wasn't a bad fella after all. Walden wasn't in good terms with Hugh, but no one knows how it became that way. I think that's it. Okay, we can now get spare units. Well, looks like we can already hire dwarves and elves. So... Fuck, what is she? She's a... Oh, these guys are amazing. These fucking guys look so badass. This is a paladin. I think that's a cavalryman. That's just a dwarf. Not real. So she can be sapper, spearman, paladin. Do I have any elven? I don't think so. Let's hire an elven holy, because she's pretty good at that. We can make her our paladin. Melee, range, teamwork, frontal, gunpowder, fire, earth, ice, lightning. Hey, this is my life you're talking about. I'll have to get at least 1,800. Oh, fuck yeah, you could do some shit. Hold on. 3,000, I'll consider it. That's too much. Then how much do you want? Oh, yeah, you can negotiate with them? Ah, it's so good. Ah, that's hot. I don't want to risk getting a cheap. It doesn't matter for this. That sounds reasonable. I'm here for your service.
Since Rupert will lead the messengers, you're short of an aide. You can appoint a new one at the barrack. You can appoint a newly hired leader or one of the officers as your new aide. Try to pick someone with at least half a brain.
Sure thing. I also want to try to get... Man, I don't think I can get an elven horse. So I think I'm just going to go with Rygar. Dwarves make really good mortars, usually. Not really, actually. We'll see. Let's go... Huh. Earth? That ain't bad. But it's, again, that's only a 1 in Earth, whereas the other one was a 7 in Holy, which is absurdly good. He's also really good, because he's practically... Let's ask for 3,100? That sounds reasonable. I'm at your service. Alright, so we got 2 people. Who is going to fill our aid? Yes. No, she's not going to fill our aid. But she is going to... He's going to fill our aid for now. We're going to get this badass. Heal as an officer. He needs a required skill of 1 holy. Poison gas officer. Let's have either a magic scaff or a magic booster. Thunderstorm, lightning storm. Calda Flamma. Curatio, heal, officer heal. Heals the troop leader during combat. Let's... learn new skill. Let's teach him holy. And give him bam, 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 bam. I think that's enough. How much do you need for paladin? You need 6 holy and 15 melee. So, that's kind of expensive, but hey. Alright, so he's going to be our paladin leader once he gets back from his job. I think I can switch them to heavy calv. I don't really want to make them a Storm Rider, but I definitely want to make them a Heavy Cav. So 7, 5, 5. Bam, easy peasy, and now I can move these guys up to Heavy Cavalry. Stronger and tougher than Root, but they are vulnerable to lightning attacks, which does not matter because they are really good. So, bam. Resistance. So, they're really weak against fire. Fire and lightning. And curse. Because we're creatures of God. So, getting cursed is like, ah! I think I saw an XP. No, there wasn't. Bam, bam, bam. Ooh, 25% bonus HP. That's strong. Not like, as a cheap, if it's dirt cheap, I'll pick it up. Ooh. Ooh, that's really good. Like, that's really good. We'll equip that, because that doesn't make them look like shit. Yes, that's what I care more about. So, frontal will increase attack strength of riders. Increase turning speed of cavalry and riders. Yes. So, we're going to be torn on between upgrading those after he gets his... Can I equip him with a... Can I only really sell that? It's such a bummer. Ah, man, that's such a bummer. Nothing in here to actually... Can I really only equip that? Ah! Ah! It's so bad. Okay. She should have thrust. She has that quick dash, yeah. Really, they don't get to put on shields? Holy shit. Aha, get it? Because they're men of God, so it means more to them. Hello. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. That's pretty good armor. Can you really not equip that? It's bothering me so much. I kind of want to buy her a staff, but I don't know what kind of mage I want to make her. I think I want to make her a... Let's look through them. Oh, I can't make her a mage. She's already holy. Yeah, I can't make her a mage. Yeah. I wasn't thinking about that at all. Alright, let's just add her. That's fine. We'll just have 2 paladin squads. That's completely fine. I have no issue with that. Temporary HP regeneration, bless and heal, dispels harmful magics, curatio, and thrust. Alright, that's, you know what, that's fine. I'm gonna buy him a bow. Even though I feel like I shouldn't. So let's also get him, because I want something. So we can use lightning. So we actually... I don't know why I did that. So I just pumped up my... cavalry a shit ton. But I don't intend to use them. That was silly
Once you
of me.
get through the path that's north of the castle, Stormdean is to the... It's a short trip, but enemy forces are guaranteed to be lurking around. We'll take a look at them first. If passing through them seems unlikely, we'll circle around the woods. Rupert will lead the paladins carrying the message. Their numbers are few, but they can use healing spells, so have them carefully follow and assist when needed.
You sure you're up for this, Rupert?
Is the sky blue? Just to wear a funny hat?
Watch your ass, brother.
Rupert's a Pally.
You be all right,
So it's
Rupert?
just the two. Weird.
Sure. Piece of cake.
Rupert, I hate to admit it, but we'll miss you. You big dope.
We? I'll bring armies of dwarfs and elves in the blink of an eye.
Forward.
Boss, the direct path is filled with enemies. If we try to go through, we'll be dead meat, ale or no ale.
Very well. We'll go around the walls and sneak behind them through the woods.
I think I forced my way
Ellen,
through this
lead
once.
the way. Rupert, we'll go first.
No
so
way I
follow
did.
Carefully from behind.
No way in hell I did. That's an orc.
Just follow the walls
Level
this way.
100
The woods
axeman.
will get us cover.
I think I did, though. I had to have used a bug.
Move.
There's no way I could have done that without.
Let's go.
Watch out. Darks. They're here in the woods, too. We gotta search carefully as we move. If necessary, we can send scouts to secure nearby line of sight, or lure them off.
I'd just as soon not bump into any of them at all.
But what if I want to run into him?
Charge.
I'm gonna run into him. Come on! Let's get into combat!
Rupert, we'll try to hold them. Fall back. Get the leader before the
can't I
others
move?
arrive. The leader.
I never seen anything like them! Ow. Fucking scorpion.
Run it in.
Hi, Orc Infantry, how are you doing? I wonder if playing the mission appropriately or being a murderous psychopath rewards more experience. I'd assume murderous psychopath. But hey, that's just me. Think about it, the more of them that are dead, the less we have to worry about everyone else. This forest is going to be practically clear after this. Oh my god. The leader just walked straight into me like that was a good idea. Oh, you fool. And now they all just die. Rupert, I don't even need your damn paladins. I got my own.
Ratio.
His name is Ellen. Let's go.
Forward.
Maybe I need to upgrade her healing just a little bit. Actually, you know what it is? You have to cast it in front of you, because Curatio works as an overtime. So if you cast it in front of you, you heal for longer, because you hit it for longer. Also, Curatio has to hit a person who is injured to heal them. All of your individual troops have individual HP. That's what the red bar is, and they will eventually die. Just like this guy. Think of everyone having a health bar like this, you just can't see it. That's basically how it works. And you have to heal that guy with the injured health, otherwise you don't get healed. Bam, bam. Ellen looks so fucking cool.
Under your ratio.
So, depending on the artwork, you have a
Let's go.
different looking Ellen.
Move that way.
So Ellen sometimes is wearing no clothing, no chain, I should say, and sometimes she's wearing heavy chain. There's a, I think that was like a English censoring decision. I don't know. I don't really care
Get away, we're coming.
which one it is. I think she looks better with. Sometimes. It depends on the art piece. Because sometimes it looks really stunning, and sometimes it's just kind of, eh. This is there for TNA. But the weird thing is, it's not really TNA. Like, it's tough. It's a tough decision. that is a tough line to talk about without people just going, oh, you just want to see tits. It depends what the original intent was, and because I'm not a part of the original group that designed the damn game, I don't know what the original intent is. Now, granted, if it was the decision of, oh, well, Americans can't handle that, or Eastern people can't handle that, or Western people can't handle that, then, nah, I'm not a big fan of it. But if they felt, you know what, we don't think this is really appropriate, let's tone it down a little bit, sure, no problem. You know, I don't have an issue with it. But that's the line, though, right? It's a very tough line between this is because we don't think they can handle it, or we don't think it'll be received well, which, shame on you, who doesn't like TNA, or it's just we didn't feel like this was appropriate. And if we didn't feel like this is appropriate, sure, no problem. I don't have an issue with her design either way. I feel like it just heavily depends on whether or not, you know? So, that's a tough line to talk about, because usually whenever you start that conversation, you get cough cough a bunch of weebs who start going like, oh yeah, my favorite wife. It's like, I don't care about your fucking wife is. And then occasionally you get the people who are white knighting to nobody ever and going fucking like, ugh, you just want to see women defamed. It's like, no, that's not how that, no, that's not how that works. That's legitimately not how that works. And it makes sense for Ellen too, because she's an elf, and elves usually have that, but she's only half elf. So technically it makes sense with her design because you have the thin elf appearance, and like you can look at this and you could just clearly tell that that was just overlaid onto her body.
Area carefully as we move, boss.
Who knows?
Let's go.
Who knows? It's a weird scenario that I've never been able to find a proper conversation of. But my mentality is always, if it's the developer's intent to tone it down, no issue. If it wasn't the developer's intent to tone it down, but they toned it down intentionally to suit different markets, shame on you. That I don't like. But if it was just because, I can care less. Either way, it's just like, That's basically the long and short of it. It's a tough situation, you can't tell unless you were in on the fucking meeting room. Additionally, they might have just been sending out concept art and stuff that she was like that, and eventually her design changed. That can happen. And again, that's a developer's intent. Granted, if it was changed, we go back to the thing I said a million times already, if it was changed to suit a different audience, shame on you. God, this is just a feed, isn't it? This is so easy. Bam! Bam! Bam, 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 bam. Ow, what? Rupert really shouldn't be in this combat. Just because it leads to shittiness. He might be getting some of the experience, which I don't want. But, hey. This is also really easy because all these captains are really easily identifiable. Like, for instance, this guy's wearing the fur cap, so he's the highest ranking member. And now he's the most dead member because of that. No, I want you guys to find me. No, I'm over here. No, guys, I'm over here. Come attack me.
Let's go. Move.
Fucking
Open
useless.
formation.
I'm gonna open my formation up so they can hopefully see me easier.
Let's go.
And I aggro those ones, but
Move that way.
I don't really want to start a big old fight.
Forward. Move.
Oh no, you're gonna aggro
Boss,
on
this
me.
way. There are too many scorpions. Their shockwaves will blast us if we try to pass.
Lure them with our scouts. Check to see if any pigs appear.
Let's get going. The enemy captured our scout.
Go. Murder, kill, murder. Oh, don't run, Scorpion, no! I'm stuck. So you get stuck when you engage into a combat. This is a bug that always happens. You basically get stuck trying to engage the enemy, and because the enemy that I am attempting to engage is a Scorpion, I am attempting to run into the Scorpion's fat-ass hitbox, in which I cannot do. And that's a problem. Also, these scorpions, we lost a member because we lost our scout, which is unfortunate. But, hey. What are you not seeing? Oh, they're just shut. Ugh. Heavy attack. Did you not? Ow! Ugh. This is actually kind of bad. I'm stuck in between two of them. They might down me.